Welcome to GC Reddy Technologies Python programming tutorial contents. See, I planned a Python programming learning program. Using this program, you can learn Python programming language in a month, 30 to 40 days. Python. Python was first released in 1991, nearly 30 years old as of now. It is senior than Java. Java released Java age is nearly 26 years as of now. Python 30 years. Okay. Python is a general purpose programming language and nowadays trending knowledge for artificial intelligence and machine learning, data science, scientific applications, mathematical applications, etc. Trending knowledge. Okay, in software testing also, functional test automation with Selenium, mobile test automation with Appium, most of the testers are using. Okay, learn Python programming in 30 to 40 days using this program. In this program, first chapter, contents. See, I planned nearly 20 to 25 chapters in this program. This is core Python. Actually, there is no official segregation of this core Python, advanced Python, etc. According to official website, python.org, Python Software Foundation, there is no segregation like core Python, advanced Python, just Python. But learner's point of view, learning point of view, we can segregate it in two types. One is core Python, another is advanced Python. I'm planning core Python. Actually, in this core Python, I planned nearly 70 to 80% of the Python topics. With this knowledge, with this awareness, you can get a job in Python. Okay. In this program, Python programming tutorial, first chapter, it is a theory chapter. It is not a Python feature. It is a theory chapter. See, introduction to Python. See, in this introduction chapter, I will explain what is Python. Next, key features of Python. Example, cross-platform, etc. Next, implementations of Python. For example, C Python, Python with C integration. Next, JPython, Jython, Java with Python. Next, Anaconda Python, R and Python, Iron Python, .NET and Python, like implementations. Next, applications of Python or uses of Python. Python for creating desktop GUI, Python for creating web applications, Python for creating IoT, Internet of Thoughts, or Internet of Things applications, Python for data science applications, Python for scientific applications, Python for this one, mathematical applications, Python for educational applications, Python for software tools, etc. Python is weak in mobile programming, but Java is strong in mobile programming. Okay, in this chapter, next chapter, I will explain introduction to Python. In this chapter, important topics are what is Python, key features of Python, implementations of Python, and applications or uses of Python. Next, practical. Python installation. See, to write and execute Python programs, first we need to install Python software. For practicing Python concepts or real-time use, Python installation is mandatory. Okay, to create or write Python programs and execute Python programs. Write and execute Python programs. We install Python software. See, in this chapter, practical chapter, I will explain download and install Python. Python is cross-platform. Download your operating system compatible Python software and install. Next, after Python installation, you can get Python IDLE, integrated development and learning environment. Using that Python IDLE shell, editor is there. You can, in that shell, you can write and execute your programs. Learning purpose, that is enough. Suppose if it is Java, installation of Java is not enough for practicing Java. IDE required, editor required. For that, we may use Eclipse IDE. But for Python, for learning purpose, no IDE required. Built-in IDE, IDLE, integrated development and learning environment. Shell required. You can write and execute your Python programs. It supports interactive mode and script mode or file mode. Okay, download and install Python. Next, download and install PyCharm IDE. PyCharm IDE. It is specialized IDE for Python language. Say, if you want to use Python in real time, that for that Python IDLE is not sufficient. PyCharm IDE required. Using PyCharm IDE, we can integrate other software with Python programming. Then we can create software applications. Say, for learning, you can use Python built-in IDLE. For real-time use, PyCharm IDE required. You can use Eclipse IDE also with the PyDev plugin, but PyCharm IDE is exclusively created for Python. Next, write your first Python program. See, in the second chapter, I will explain download and install Python. Next, download and install PyCharm IDE, configure. Next, write your first Python program. Next, Python basic syntax. Basic syntax. See, to write and execute programs in any computer language, syntax is important. System grammar. If you want to write Java programs, you need to follow Java syntax. Python programs, Python syntax. Syntax, system grammar. To write programs, Python programs, then you must follow Python syntax rules. Here, I will explain modes of programming in Python, interactive mode, script mode, or file mode. Next, Python keywords and identifiers, variables, functions, methods, etc., objects. Next, lines and code indentation, Python lines and code indentation. Next, comments in Python. Next, quotations in Python, single quote, double quote, and triple quote. Next, variables and data types. Just a minute. Variables and data types. See, Python is a lightweight language, scripting language. It doesn't support explicit declaration of data types, only implicit declaration. You no need to specify the data type before using a variable. It takes data types based on the usage of the data. Okay, in this variables and data types chapter, I will explain what is a variable, a named storage location for storing temporary data in a program. Next, rules of creating variables in Python. Next, creating variables, creating or declaring variables. Next, assigning values to variables. Next, Python built-in data types, example, int, float, string, etc. Next, getting the data type. See, return the data type. Next, global and local variables in Python. Next, delete a variable. Important chapter. Next, fifth chapter, Python operators. See, operators are used to perform mathematical comparison and logical operations. Okay. Here, important categories of operators: arithmetic operators, comparison or relational operators. Suppose plus, minus, into, divided by, all are arithmetic operators. Comparison, equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to. Comparison or relational operators. See, in this chapter, I will explain arithmetic operators, comparison operators, assignment operators, and logical operators, and, or, etc. Next, Python flow control. Python flow control. See, in this Python flow control, we have three categories. See, in any computer programming language, we can find three types of flow control statements, or you can say control flow statements. Control flow statements, just a minute. Control flow. In any programming language, what are the three categories? See here, conditional. Conditional or decision making. Just a minute. Conditional or decision making statements. If statement, switch statement. Suppose else if, nested if, all are flavors of if. If statement, switch statement. Next, loop statements. Loop statements for code repetitive execution. For example, for loop, while loop. Next, branching statements. Branching statements. See, branching statements are not code blocks. Suppose conditional statements. If is code block, else is code block, elif is code block, switch is code block, but loops also code blocks. For is code block, while is code block, but branching statements are not code blocks. These are independent statements. We use these independent statements within loops and conditions. See, we have three branching statements: break, continue, and return. Next, see, this is important chapter, control flow. Control flow is important chapter. Next, string handling. String handling in Python. String handling in Python. What are the chapters? First one, introduction to Python, Python installation. Third one, basic syntax. Fourth one, variables and data types. Fifth one, operators. Okay. Sixth one, Python control flow, conditional, loop, and branching. Next, string handling. String is more important. String, text, or text is general term. String is programming term. For example, India is string type data. Vehicle number, AP20 T4268, that is string type data. Customer name, that is string type data. Suppose 1, 2, 3 integer, true or false, boolean, 10.23 floating point value. But India, string, a sequence of characters written in double quotes. String may contain alphabets, numbers, next, and special characters. In this chapter, I will explain what is a string, declaring or creating strings, next string concatenation, next string comparison, next arrays, Python arrays. See in this chapter, see arrays for storing series of values at a time based on the size of the array. Suppose variable for storing one value at a time, but arrays for storing series of values at a time based on the size of the array. Based on size of the array, series of values or sequence of or group sequence of values. Okay, in this chapter, I will explain create an array, or you can say declare an array. Next, adding elements to an array, accessing elements from the array, removing elements, slicing of an array, updating elements in array, etc. Next, important one, input and output statements. See, input and output statements. Say, in this chapter, I will explain reading input from the keyboard means reading user input, reading input from the keyboard, reading integer input, writing output to the console, result console. Next, formatting output. Next chapter, important one, Python data structures. Python data structures. Python data structures. Data structure, storing and organizing data in a structured manner. Suppose variable also stores data, but variable is not a data structure. There we store one value at a time, so there is no structure required. But in data structures, example arrays, list, dictionary, etc., we store multiple values at a time, so organization required. See, storing and organizing data in a structured manner, data structures. Here we have 4 built-in data structures in Python. List is one data structure. Next, dictionary. Next, tuple. Next, set. Next chapter, Python functions. Say, basically Python is an object-oriented programming language. Oops. But it also supports functional programming concepts, procedural programming concepts. Suppose C language, procedural or structured programming language. COBOL language, procedural programming language. Perl, procedural programming. Suppose C++, object-oriented programming. Java, object-oriented programming. C#, object-oriented programming. Ruby, object-oriented programming. Python also basically object-oriented programming language, but it also supports procedural programming. In Python language, you can find objects and methods as well as functions. In these functions, you can find built-in functions and user-defined functions. In this chapter, I will explain built-in functions, string functions, number functions, character functions, date and time functions, etc. Next, user-defined functions. Important one. Function, it is for code reusability. Function is a reusable component. It is for code reusability. Whenever you want to perform any task multiple times, you can go for functions. Instead of writing the same code again and again, you can go for functions. Okay. Next, Python modules. Python modules. Just a minute. We can create and use modules in Python language. Next, Python exception handling. Exception handling. Say exception handling for handling runtime errors in programs in any language. See, our Python also providing exception handling mechanism for handling runtime errors in Python programs. Next, in this exception handling, we may discuss arithmetic exception, number point exception, null pointer exception, etc. Next, Python object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming. Basically, Python is an object-oriented programming language. It supports class, object, constructor, method, etc. Object-oriented concepts. Next, it supports object-oriented programming principles like inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. Okay, in this chapter, I will explain inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. These are the topics I planned for this Python programming. Some other concepts also there. For example, Python database connectivity, next CGI programming, network programming, next Python regular expression. They are advanced concepts. If you learn these concepts, then you can learn other concepts easily. With these concepts, you can survive in Python programming.